Hello, boys and girls. So, yesterday, when we were talking about theme, when we were reading The Blue Coyote, I said that it's the lesson that we can learn, or the moral, or the central message that the author is trying to teach us. So, all of those mean the same thing: lesson, theme, moral, they're all the same thing. Another thing that we can do when we're thinking about theme and looking for the theme is look for the mistake that the characters make in the story. So we're going to look for something that they do that they probably shouldn't have done and what they could have done instead. And that's where we're going to find our lesson. So while I'm reading today, I want you to focus on the mistake that this character makes. So the title of this story is called The New Scooter. Matt put on his helmet. He stepped onto his new scooter. The red metal shone in the sun. Matt rode his scooter around the park. The scooter moved really fast. Matt smiled. He loved his new scooter. Matt's friend Evan ran up. "Hey, Matt, can I ride your scooter?" Evan asked. "No way," Matt said. "It's new. I don't want to share it." Matt rode his scooter some more. Then he got bored. He looked around the park. Evan was playing with a toy plane. "Hey, Evan," Matt said, "can I try your phone? Can I try your plane?" "Sure," Evan said. He handed the plane to Matt. Matt suddenly felt bad. He did not share his scooter with Evan, but Evan shared his plane with Matt. "Sorry I didn't share my scooter before," Matt said. "No problem," Evan said. "Come on, let's try the plane." So while we were reading that, boys and girls, Matt made a mistake. And what mistake was that? If you're watching this, you can pause it and talk about it with your mom or your dad or whoever you're watching this with and tell them what was the mistake that Matt made in this story. So I think the mistake that Matt made was right here when Evan asked him, "Hey, Matt, can I ride your scooter?" And he said, "No way, it's new, I don't want to share it." Even though sometimes when we first get new toys or new things, we're afraid of them breaking, or they're so new that we want to play with it and we're really excited. But if somebody's wanting to share it with you, you can have more fun. So I would say not sharing his scooter was the mistake. So if we're thinking about that, what advice could we give Matt that could be a lesson he should learn? I think we could tell him that next time he should share, and you should always share your things with other people within reason. All right, there are some questions down here that I want you all to answer and think about. The first one says the theme of this passage is. So whenever we just said that the lesson was that he should share more. So out of these answers, which one do you think it would be? The theme of this passage is A, friendship, B, sharing, C, playing fair, or D, the value of toys. I think it would be sharing, right? Because we said that he needed to learn to share. I could see where someone might say friendship because sharing is part of friendship. But I think sharing would be a better answer because it was all about him needing to share his scooter. Number 2 says, which of the following details does not add to the theme of the story? So this is a tricky question because it has that not in there. So we're looking for one that does not talk about the theme. And the theme we know is sharing. So which one of these answers does not talk about sharing? A, the scooter was very fast. Is that about sharing? B, Matt felt bad about not sharing. C, Matt did not share his scooter. Or D, Evan shared his plane. So if I were looking at these answer choices, I see that this one is about sharing, this one is about sharing, and even this answer is about sharing. So what answer choice would it have to be, boys and girls? If you said A, the scooter was very fast, you're correct, because that has nothing to do with sharing. That's just how fast the scooter is. Right. Number 3 says this story takes place where? So that's a question about the setting. Where did the story take place? A, at Evan's house. B, at Matt's house. C, in a parking lot. Or D, at a park. So if you all, that might be a question that we didn't remember and we have to go back into the story for details. So I'm going to scroll up and let you all see the story. And that way you can find the answer yourself. And feel free to pause it. Did you find it? All right. If we scroll back down, where did it take place? It was at the what? At the park. At the park. That's in the first paragraph. It's at the park. Number 4 says this passage is an example of, this is asking about the type of story that this is. Is this A, a letter? Was this being written to somebody? B, a list? Were there bullet points and was it telling things really shortly? C, realistic fiction. That means it could have happened, but it's still a made up story. And D, a poem. Does it have stanzas and rhyming words? All right, if you said C, realistic fiction, give yourself a pat on the back, kiss your brain, and you are correct. Number 5 says, what is the moral of this story? We have already answered that together, but if you want to write a sentence telling me that, or if you want to type it out and put it in the comments below this, that would be really impressive. Just tell me who it is that's typing it so I can reply to you, okay? Tomorrow, boys and girls, I'm going to have a writing prompt for you all, and I'll write with you so that we can write our own example of a lesson that we could tell someone based on something that happened in our real lives. Miss Hay has made lots of mistakes, and I've learned a lot of lessons from those mistakes. So I'm going to write and help you write about one of those mistakes and lessons that we could teach other people from those mistakes. All right, I will see you all tomorrow. I hope you've had a good day. Get outside a little bit today, get some fresh air, take a walk, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye, boys and girls.